Okay, there we are. Let's turn on, yeah, there we go. Turn on noise cancellation. Yeah, we are recording. Okay. Transponders alt. Ammeter check. 20 amps. Circuit breakers. Stills check. Blind instruments check. Yeah, we always end up needing to move the, we're about 10 degrees. That looks good. Horizon looks good. All looks good. Okay. So, turn this in. Half. Looks good there. Okay, we will let that guy find itself. I agree. Enter. Okay, that guy's coming. Okay. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're just going to stay in the pattern, but we're going to be below 1,000 feet, so this will update. Okay, that's good. Weather obtained. GPS program. Yeah, so let's get our knee board up and check the frequencies. 122.7 looks good. And 119.42. Yep, 127, 119.42. Okay, put this on. Put that on just in case we need to write some stuff down, which we're going to just in a minute. Time to get the weather.
Mason, Jewett Field Airport. Automated weather observation. 2241 Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility 10. 6,000 scattered, 8,000 scattered, temperature 28 Celsius, dew point 17, altimeter 29er, 4, remarks, density altitude 2,600.
Okay. Set the 29er, which is pretty much what we're at. Verify the altitude, 1920, which is good. Okay, I think we're ready to start moving the airplane a little bit. By the way, for those of you who are listening, I'm not really an expert. I'm really kind of a beginner with only 200 hours, and I record all these things so that I can watch them all myself. I will make mistakes, hopefully not bad mistakes. And then if I record my bad mistakes and I watch them over and over again, I make less mistakes. Okay, well, turner, brakes check, rudder check, brakes check, flight instruments check. Okay, power. I think we are ready to taxi to the run-up area. Check your oil pressure, looks good. Oil temperature's coming up off the needle. That's good. Fuel pressure is good, fuel pump is off. It's always good to check the fuel pressure over and over and over again, even with the fuel pump off especially. Okay. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, taxiing from the hangars to depart runway 28. Man, it's not as hot as I felt it was going to be, but that's one of the nice things that's cool about doing it is 6 o'clock at night. Our winds are pretty calm, which means I can use any runway I want, and I don't have to worry too much about crosswinds, because the goal for today is precision in takeoff and landings and practicing go-arounds. I mean, I can land a plane like in a crosswind or something, or if I'm a little high, yeah, I can slip it. I can do whatever. I can land the plane. That's what you kind of do. You land the plane. But now today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to land the plane beautifully as if I were going for a check ride. I want my speeds to be right. I want my altitudes to be right. I want my flap applications to be right. I want to roll out on the heading. I want to be centered on the runway. And then I want to practice go-rounds. That's what I want to do today. So we'll see how I do. I don't need to do this with Chloe. I mean, Chloe can verify me. I mean, Chloe can be with me when I'm doing things like power off 180s and stuff like that, where I need a little more safety. So, but for today, we're going to work on precision. Hey, little bird, get out of my way. There you go. And that would be no fun, but I'm sure they're just messing with me. Chug, chug, chug. Slow down a little bit, Chuck. Don't ride the brakes. You're not saving. You're not gotta save the brakes for when you really need them. We are dead calm with winds, which is the way I like it, which is why it's nice to be 6:30. An hour and a half ago, the winds were getting up. Now, on the other hand, if there's weather to our west, if that weather gets close, I'm gonna stop flying. And another thing to watch is if every time we land, check the windsock. Make sure if the weather starts to, the wind starts to pick up. Yeah, you can see a little rain there to our west. So I am not planning on doing much if that rain really comes to us. That's a ways away. But I'm gonna just land and stop. Okay, enough talking. Let's do the run-up. Nose into the wind straight. Applied brakes. Free and correct. Yep. Engine instruments check. Good, good, good. Got everything off the pegs. Fuel pressure is good. Throttle 2,000 RPM. Max check for drop. Left drop. Back up. Right drop. Back up. Carb heat. Drop. Back up. Keep the carb heat on, Chloe style. Go all the way to idle with carb heat. Make sure we run at idle with carb heat. And make sure that our gauges are reasonably good. We got a little yellow on the oil pressure, but it's always like that on this airplane. Now, make sure carb heat comes off. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. Throttle's idle. Back up to 1,000 to keep the oil pressure reasonable. Throttle's 1,000 RPM. Okay. Check the trim's pretty good. Mixture full rich. We're going to go with landing light. Turn on anti-collision lights. We'll go with this landing light too, because we're kind of in a pattern. But we're going to keep an eye on that rain. Good news is I should be below 1,000 feet, so I can keep getting that stuff as it goes. Here we go. Hey, we got no traffic on 4-flight. We got no traffic on the Garmin 430. So here we are. Let's get this latched. Let's get this put up. Okay. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, departing runway 28. Gonna stay in the pattern. Keep an eye on any last minute Cub traffic that doesn't have a radio. Keep an eye on the wind. Take a look at our friendly little weather out there. And off we go. Airspeed's alive. Oil pressure's green. Oil temperature good. Oh, there's a lawnmower guy there. Hey, lawnmower guy. 60 knots. Start to rotate. Going up. Up we go. Nice little climb. 75. I tend to climb a little faster. And see up here we get to We get to watch the weather, see when it gets close, and we're not going to go anywhere near that weather, and we're not going to let it get anywhere near us. Okay. Check. Fire beat off. Fuel pump still on. Climbing at 80 knots. Beautiful day, no bumps. Thank you, 6 o'clock in the evening. Get to 1,500 feet. Turn crosswind. Days of traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Now we check the traffic while we're up here. Change tanks, yeah, we just started. Okay. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. We're just going to leave the fuel pump on the whole time and the landing light on just so we don't, like, mistakenly forget. So we're going to level out at 2,000. We're reasonably tight into the runway, which is kind of professional. We're not going to go too fast, so we don't want to lose the altitude. Want to be right on the 2,000 number. We're in pretty tight, which is going to make for a professional pattern. So, we're being the center of the airport. Keep an eye out for any like crazy traffic. Why is that on? We'll turn that off. Oh, don't creep up there, Chuck. Okay. So we're beaming the numbers. Come back to 1,700. And we can put in a notch of flaps. Oh, that feels pretty. Establish a descent. Don't want to go too slow. 90 knots here. Or 85. But we got a nice descent. Okay. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Now I'll screw up on base. Not up too high, but this picture looks pretty good to me. So I want to kind of keep it at 80 knots. Don't just keep it too high. Give me a little power, Chuck.
Oscar traffic, come hot 240 Foxtrot, 4 miles to the north, transitioning to the southwest at 2,300. Oscar.
Okay, now I'm going a little fast. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. Yeah, way overshot, way overshot, way overshot. That was because I was in really tight. Way overshot.
Monroe Coast traffic, Skyhawk 73964, maneuver 2,500, 2 miles to the west of the field. Monroe Coast.
Probably a little low. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a go-around. We could land it. That's we're a little fast. And so we're going to punish ourselves by doing a go-around. Ready? Ready? Fuel pump on. No carb heat. Boom. Fuel. Get a little bit of gas. Get to 75. Out goes. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, doing a go-around, runway 28 Mason. Now we go into get up some altitude. Hey, I told you I was going to practice go-arounds. I'm already up over 1,000 feet. Watch. Got everything. Gauges in the green. Gauges in the green. Okay. How's it go-around? Now what went wrong there, Chuck?
What's up, 80 Foxtrot?
That's not me.
Beautiful day.
Indeed it is.
I was so tight to the runway on downwind, and I just turned final late, probably because that call came in at the wrong time. So, here we go. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Well, first go-round. I was practicing go-rounds today. farther out this time. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. Hit 2,000 feet, take out a little power. Don't want to go so dang fast. I'm going to sneak over a little bit to the right of the road. Give myself a little flatter picture. Okay. Slow us down a little bit. Okay. Everything's on. Gauge is green. Quick look for traffic. Quick look for traffic. Quick look for traffic. Okay. Okay, we're abeam the airport. About 95 knots. Don't creep in here, Chuck. Okay, we're coming at 2,000. Abeam the numbers just about 95 knots. Everything's on. Carb heat's off. Okay. Bring her back to 15. Let's try bringing 15. One notch of flaps. So when I turn base, then I'm going to have to turn final pretty quick. Okay, we're 80 knots. Keep that 80 knots on base. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Okay. Time for second notch of flaps at 80. Okay. Roll out, check. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. Still have a nice 500 foot per minute sink rate. Oh, roll out on heading, Chuck. Roll out on the airport heading. Come on. Better than last time. High a little bit. We'll give it another latch of flaps. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. That's a little late on the call, but hey, my runway picture looks pretty. Oh, my sink rate's a little high. There we go, nicer sink rate. I think we'll land this one. Do a touch and go. Everything on, gauge in the green, runway made, 65 knots. Blow out the power. On a floater in, floater in, floater in, floater in, floating. Okay, touch and go. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, touch and go, runway 28 Mason. 65, bring her up. Check all those things. Carb heat off. Good gauges, good climb rate. A little less than 80. Up we go. Yeah. Keep an eye on our little friendly little rainstorm over there. So far, it's not getting too close. I mean, it's 20 miles away right now. So that was better. I still overshot. It's okay. Things that we can work on. Thankfully, that's not bumpy. There's no wind. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Roll out on a heading, sort of precisely. Coming up to altitude. Little traffic check, traffic check, traffic check. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. Take a little bit of power out. Check our gauges. Let's flip our fuel tanks. Not that it matters much, but this is as good a time as any is to flip fuel And we went up 100 feet because I was not watching close. And I did not slow down. Why? That's okay. We're pretty tight on the runway. Not bad. I mean, for safety, you kind of want to be tight on the runway. But I want to get under 90 knots. So I'm under 100. There we go. Now I feel better. 95. Okay, beam midpoint. We're pretty tight, so we're going to have to make that base to final pretty quick. Okay, slow her down. Drop the power out. 17, one notch of flaps. Get below 90. Pretty. Check your bait gauges. We just changed fuel tanks, so fuel pressure is really important. Okay. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Now what we gotta do is not wait till too late. Let's get that second notch of flaps in. We gotta not wait until it's too late. Of course I could cheat, right? Going down, I like the runway picture. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. We feel a little high, but we feel like we're on our runway heading a little better, rolling out. That's nice. We're not even cheating and using PAPI, okay? You'll be proud of me, Bill, not using a PAPI. That rolled out better. Keep an eye on the wind to make sure it don't pick up. Okay, full flaps. We're a little high. Gotta get a sync rate. We're a little high. We're a little fast. Now we're down to 75, down to 70. And now we got some. We're good. We're good. Now we're 70, crossing the runway threshold. Okay, boom down. Okay, full power. Runway made. Hey, let's see if we can do a Chloe here. No, Chloe. 1,000 foot mark. Boom. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel. Touch and go, runway 28 Mason. 70 miles an hour, plenty of time to rotate. Up in the air we go with only one person and fuel tabs. Keep an eye on where that weather is. It's still far enough away not to worry. Everything's on. Check green, 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 green. Yummy, yummy. Carb heat off. Yummy, yummy. Flaps off. 80 knot climb. Check traffic. Check traffic. Nobody seems to be near us. Whoa. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Traffic, everything on, green, especially fuel pump, all green, all green, all green. Okay, we're at 2,000 feet. Take the power out. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. Okay, 2,000 feet. 95 knots. Knots. Take a little power out, get us down to 95 knots.
Monroe Coastal traffic, Cessna 739er 64, 5 miles to the southeast, entering 45 left downwind runway 21, Monroe Coastal.
That's not my airport. Okay, we're being the midpoint of the airport. We got everything on. We got green, 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 green. Okay. 2,000 feet, 90 knots. Good time to go beam the numbers. Eye on the weather. 17. 1 notch of flaps, establish a down descent 500. Okay. Feel a little high for the base turn. Okay, it's time now. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Put that second notch of flaps in. Bar descent. 80 knots is good. Watch out for long final, people. Start turning base. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Come on on headway, come on on. Come on runway heading. Close. 50 feet. Not quite a sink rate and quite a bit of speed, so let's put another notch of flaps in. A little high. And now we're feeling better. That sink rate, bring in a little power to the rest of the sink rate at 70 miles an hour, 70 knots. Looking pretty good. 65, don't go any slower. Runway made. Ground effect, take power out. Don't drive it down, don't drive it down. Oh, it went up. Boom, go girl. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel. Touch and go, runway 28 Mason. Feel that little bumble wibble in the wheels, and you know it's time to rotate it at 70 knots. There we go. Everything's on. Green. 80 knots. 1,000 feet per minute climb. Getting out of Dodge. That's not my airport. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Traffic. Weather is still over that away. 2,000 feet. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. Let's turn fuel pump off for just a second. Make sure fuel pressure looks good. Nothing changes. Fuel pump back on.
Monroe Coast traffic, Cessna 739er 64, turning left base, runway 21. Monroe Coast.
Okay, 5-ish, 2,000 feet, coming up on the middle of the airport. Yummy, yummy. Well, we were rolled out okay that time. On, off, full rich. Beam the numbers and bring her back to 17. 1 notch of flaps in the white. Okay. Establish descent. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Coming out, 80 knots, second notch of flaps. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. That's a pretty picture. Get us rolled out. Take a look. being a little high. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. Yeah, we're kind of cheating and doing this little shallower turn. We're doing 75 knots, which is okay. A little bit of juice coming down. Got a pretty good sink rate. We overshot it by 25 feet. Knucklehead. Okay, let's see. Okay, full last notch of flaps. Looking really good in terms of runway picture. Okay, let's go round, go round. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, going around, runway 28 Mason. One flap out. Whoa, yeah, that was two flaps out. Oop. One flap out, two flaps out. And I held the transmit thing. I sound stupid. Oh well. Go up. Positive rate of climb. I was going too fast. Now I need to get positive rate of climb on this. I should be climbing at 80 knots or less. Let's not get crazy here, Chuck. Let's get a positive rate of climb established. And 80 knots. That's better. We're going to do that again. We're going to do that again because that was not the best go-round I ever did or should do. And I held on to the transmit button, so whoever's listening can laugh at me. Okay. Gather yourself. Everything on. Everything green. Carb heat off for Rich.
Traffic, 72964. Thanks, left crosswind. 421, remaining pattern.
Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel. Crosswind, runway 28 Mason. Check our message. Already did it. Okay, 2,000 feet. Keep an eye on the weather. Looking good. Okay, here we go. Don't need to be going a million miles an hour. Everything on.
General coaster traffic, 77964.
Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason.
General coaster traffic, 77964. Left downwind, runway 21. General coaster.
Okay, let's slow her down. Maintain altitude, dude. I'm going to do a better go-round this time. Search of a better go-round. I ended up with way too much speed and not enough altitude. Not that, you know, speed is life, and you can always trade speed for altitude, but I needed to have that climb rate established. And I took out 2 notches of flaps, not 1. So, hey, we're 90 miles. Stop thinking about that, Chuck. Start thinking about this next landing. 2,090. Yep, pretty good, pretty good. 2,200. Okay, beam the numbers. In the white, 1 notch of flaps. Take her back to 17. There we go. I need to go down and then come back up a little bit. Okay, everything on, everything green. Carb heat off. Okay. Start. Establish that descent. Okay, 80 knots. Getting ready for a base turn. Mason traffic, Archer 1759 Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Second notch in early. I like the picture, but I'll probably be high by the time I get there. Yeah, so there we go. So I lost airspeed. 80.
Traffic, 77964. Left base, runway 21.
Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, runway 28 Mason. So I've got to keep the airspeed up a little bit. Gonna have a bit more of a sink rate here, yep. Sort of rolling out on the runway. Yeah, we're gonna put the 3rd notch of flaps in. We're a little high. We're a little high, we're a little fast. Got a high sink rate. Make sure. We could land this plane from here. Coming a little high, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to go round. Go round. Establish. 1 notch out, 2 notches out. Get up. There we go. There's traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, going around runway 28 Mason. Establish positive rate of climb. Don't waste too much airspeed. Get up high early. Yes, 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 yes. Speed is life, but altitude is lifer. Speed is life, but altitude is more life. Okay, everything on. Green, green, green. Plenty of fuel, plenty of fuel. Oil temp's good, oil pressure's good. Okay. That was a better go-around than my previous one. Okay, time to turn some. Let's extend a little bit, because you get up higher faster if you're doing a go-around. We'll extend our upwind. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning crosswind, runway 28 Mason. No flaps, yibbity yabba.
964,
And we're in 2000.
21, remaining in the pattern, road bus.
Okay. Go. Everything on, everything green. 30 feet off. To Rich. 2,000 feet. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning downwind, runway 28 Mason. 90 knots, liking that. 90 knots on downwind. Less to fiddle with.
Defiance traffic time 518 Mike Alpha is about 4 out, straight in runway 12 Defiance.
Don't know if we're still recording or not.
Road bus traffic, Central 73964, left crosswind, runway 21, remaining in the pattern, road bus.
Don't start sinking yet, Chuck.
Traffic, Central 73964, left downwind, runway 21, road bus.
Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. So this time, if it's all going well, I'm going to come to a full stop and taxi back. 80 knots, good picture. Too much, too much, too much. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason. My second notch in late, almost felt better. Now we got quite a bit of sink rate because we're a little high, but we got a lot of. So we're going to put in all the flaps. Now remember, we're going to tack full stop and taxi back. So that's feeling mighty good. Got everything in the green. 65, don't get too much slower before we're in ground effect. Okay. Airport made. Oh, greasing it on. We're going to come to a stop. Turn the fuel pump off so we can check our fuel pressure. just artificially there because of the electric fuel pump. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, clear of the active, taxiing back to takeoff runway 28. Okay, we are going to change fuel tanks again. Not that it matters. Fuel pressure, watch the fuel pressure while we're taxiing back. Change them again. Now we're going to take off and we're going to go to Bonnie's. And we're going to go circle Bonnie's. And then we're going to come back and then we're going to land and then we're going to be done. Okay? That's where we're going next. We're going to drive down Dexter Trail in the air to Bonnie's at 2,500 feet. Now we're going to circle around Bonnie's. Okay, turn that off, make sure we're good. Fuel pump change effect complete. Fuel pump complete. By the way, I love you for flight. And yes, I should be holding on to this thing in case I get a tremendous wind gust. Okay. I love late afternoon. Oh, hi, guy. He seems to be doing a really good job of watching me rather than me having to watch him. Okay, here we go. Doors latched. Doors latched. Okay, fuel pump on, everything on. Oh. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, departing runway 28 Mason. Okay, so let's get this party started. Everything on, no. Gauge is green, airspeed's live, accelerating, P-factor foot kicked in with no brakes, smart guy, 50 knots, 55, 60 knots, time to rotate. Up we go, no flaps, positive rate of climb. Up into the air. Okay, get out of there. I don't care about the airport. Where's the weather? The weather's still kind of over there. Okay, so we're climbing out. I think the weather's okay for a quick jaunt down to Dansville and back. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning crosswind runway 28 Mason, will depart the pattern to the southeast. This is my last communication. So we are going to navigate by looking at roads. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Gonna turn the fuel pump off, landing light off. Just for shits and grins, we're going to go up to 2,500. Going to keep an eye on that weather behind us, but I don't think we're having trouble. We're just going to come back and land after that. Okay. So we are climbing up to 2,500 feet. We got fuel on, I guess, the right tank. Well, left tank. These two never are quite right in this airplane. Okay, so we'll get up to 2,500 feet. Traffic, traffic, no traffic, no traffic. I don't quite understand why there's no traffic. It's a beautiful evening. Okay, so we're gonna drive by our road now. We're gonna just drive. We're gonna stay at 2,500 feet. Back to like 2400. Lean it back a touch. Okay. There we go, 2,500 feet. Trim a little bit. Okay, so let's keep on. So we're driving down Dexter Trail, our Danville Road. I don't know what that road is, but we're gonna stay at 2,500 feet. Let's see, we go that way. I go that way. I get to Bonnie's. Keep an eye on the weather. Weather seems fine. Traffic. Traffic seems fine. Okay.
Coastal traffic, Tomahawk 240 Foxtrot, 9 miles to the southwest, inbound 21. Coastal traffic.
Not my airport. Oh, there's my road. We're just driving on Dexter. We're driving over top of where Anthony used to live. We're doing fast. Ooh, doing pretty fast. We're going 110 knots. Don't need to go so fast. We're not in a hurry. A little more rich in the mixture a little bit. We do. Oh, okay, I see that road right there. That red barn. Or it turns. Okay. So, it turns. It goes that way. So, I'm guessing Bonnie's is right over there, or right over there. This is dead reckoning, just looking at stuff. This rural Michigan is like swampier than you would expect. I mean, just whole areas of swampiness, which I think is beautiful. Hey, Chuck, you're a little low on your altitude. Let's get her back up to 2,500. We're just enjoying the sound of the engine. That's going that way.
Traffic 664 Delta is about 5 miles to the southeast. We're going to be inbound for runway 27 for traffic.
Oh yeah, let's go direct to gate. Okay. Oops. Direct to K T. Now, direct, K, T, direct, K, T. W. Enter. There we go. Okay, so we're going.
Traffic up to 73964, inbound runway 22, 10 miles to.
Okay, so let's figure out where we're at.
West.
I think we're kind of past it.
Coastal traffic, Tomahawk 240 Foxtrot, 5 miles to the south, inbound left down 121.
There's Bonnie's right there. Yeah, that's Bonnie's right there. I just showed up on top of Bonnie's place. Hello, Bonnie. We're just going to go and drive in a circle around Bonnie. Stay at 2,500 feet. We're just going to drive around Bonnie's house for a while. That is Bonnie's barn. That is Bonnie's house. That is Bonnie's horse paddock. Keep an eye on traffic, Chuck, while we drive around Bonnie's house in a standard rate turn around Bonnie's house. I think Teresa is right now in a horse lesson at Bonnie's house. Yep, I can even see Teresa's car out front.
Traffic 664 Delta is on left base for runway 27 for traffic.
We're just going to keep doing a standard rate turn. Oh, stay. Yourself a little more altitude there, Chuck. Oh, there's somebody walking at Bonnie's house. Standard right turn, stay up, stay up.
Firm traffic, 6364 Delta 20, final for 27, firm traffic.
Okay. I can't see Bonnie's house. I gotta turn some more. There we go. Now we're gonna drive around Bonnie's house some more. Standard right turn is no fun at Bonnie's house. Oh, they're outside today. They're outside. I can see them. I can see them. I don't know. Can I? Does this work? I can't show them to you. Yeah, we're flying right over top of Bonnie's house, and Teresa is on the rail on a black horse. Looks like she's trotting at least. Hello, everybody from Bonnie's house, from high in the sky. Now we're flying over top. They can't help but notice a plane that keeps flying over top of them. What's message? Change tanks, I got you. Yeah, you're outside. There's Teresa's car. Yeah, there you go. Turns around a point at 2,500, Chuck, so we're going to be cool about it. We're not going to put a lot of G's on it. We got 90 knots. Yeah, there we go. See you guys. Okay. We have tormented these people on the ground with a show of awesome airplane nests for long enough. But it's time to go back to the airport. So we're just gonna go west for a while. I don't have a horn or I would honk at them. Okay, we're just gonna go west for a while. And then we're gonna come in from the south, and then we're gonna do a 90-degree entry into the pattern. So we're 7 miles. That's okay. All right, time to announce ourselves. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, 7 miles southeast of the airport at 2,500, coming in to land on runway 28. So we told them 7 miles. We're going to kind of square this off, go around a little bit, then we come in on the downwind, then we're going to land, and then we're going to call our day good. So remember, Chuck, you've got all this stuff off, which is good. We can take a little bit of that, take a little bit of, okay, so we got fuel pressure's good.
Custer traffic, come hot 240 Foxtrot, left base 21 Custer.
Okay, let's go to the right tank, because even though I know that they're closer than it looks, I'm just going to go to fuelless tank. Check fuel pressure after, fuel pressure not changing. Going to turn the fuel pump off and still check the fuel pressure. Should have stayed at 2,500 feet, Chuck. And now we're going back to Mason. We're going to go back up to 2,500 feet. Arriving waypoint. Yeah, I think that's telling I'm supposed to make a call. Thank you, Garmin 430. Thank you, Garmin 430. Hey, our weather is still far enough. And the weather's kind of just giving up, actually. The closer it comes, the more it gives up. Yeah.
Custer traffic, coming hot 240 Foxtrot on final 21 Custer.
Gosh, I like flying in the evening. I don't know if over there you can see sun or rain. I think it's probably just sunlight. It's so pretty. So pretty. We're coming over to Mason. We'll just do the old 127 approach. Well, we're gonna go to 127. I got the airport in sight for sure. Getting better at that. Oh, don't go down, Chuck. You're just anticipating going down. Go up, Chuck. Okay, we're going to go fuel rich. We're going to go landing lights on, fuel pump on, carb heat off. Fuel fullest tank, we're on the right. Got good fuel pressure, good fuel oil temperature, good oil pressure. We're just going to be doing a straight up landing, and then we're going to get some gas. traffic, no traffic. There's a little traffic coming straight toward us, much higher than us. Plus 91.
That's traffic, Scott, November 13115 is 10 miles to the southwest, and down to the VOR, or the GPS Alpha. We're just going to overfly the field and then depart to the west. That's traffic.
My guy's going down. Gonna overfly the field. But he's above us by 800, is that 870 feet? We're gonna see that guy. See if we see him. Should be getting ready to overfly the field above us. Check ourselves. Going down. At plus 82. I don't see him. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, 3 miles south of the airport, coming in for a landing on runway 28. See that traffic on the, see that traffic right there, but I don't see it. Oh, whatever. Quit looking at that traffic, Chuck. Drive your plane. It's nowhere near you, so it's not like a big deal. Okay, 2,000 feet, 90 knots. Look for traffic that really matters, even though you can, and he's quite a ways away. Past it. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, entering downwind, runway 28 Mason. Yeah, here we come. Entering downwind on a nice 45, yummy, yummy, yummy. 90 knots. Mixture fuel rich, all agrees, the gauge is in the green.
Hey, that's the traffic, Scout. November 13115 is 5 miles to the southwest, and down on the GPS Alpha, going to overfly the field, depart west.
Don't know what that guy said. Okay, we're parallel on the runway. We're about midfield. We're going to go full stop and fill her up with gas. Call it good. Okay. Think about landings, Chuck. Knots. That'd be in the numbers. 1 notch of flaps. Back to 1700 or 1600, whatever. Whatever it takes. 1700, 1600. Establish. Down. Descent. Airport picture. We got good descent. Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning base, runway 28 Mason. Oh, that's a pretty picture. Let's just keep it, Chuck. Don't screw it up.
That's loud and clear for Oakland Southwest.
Mason traffic, Archer 1759er Hotel, turning final, runway 28 Mason.
Oakland Southwest traffic, Stock November 13115 is 3 miles to the southwest, and down on the GPS Alpha, not Ann Arbor, Oakland Southwest.
Oh, that was felt pretty good. Good sync, a little more too sync, a little much. Okay. I like it. Okay, we gotta slow down. Oh, slow down there, buddy. Last notch flaps. Slow down to 75, that's nice. 70, that's nice. Give it a little juice. Little juice coming in toward El Numberzo. Keep 70, keep 70. Ooh, 500 feet per minute, that's yummy tasty. Okay. 65. Kill it. Let's do a Chloe landing. Chloe, it's for Chloe. Beep on the 1,000 feeters. Okay. Just for Chloe on the 1,000 foot markers because she likes that. Okay. So we're going to just go and taxi to the hangar, to the gas. Okay, we can gonna open up some wind here. Open some here. Open some here. Ooh. Mason traffic. Archer 1759er Hotel. Clear of the active. Going to taxi to the fuel pumps. Okay. Thank you, FarFlight. Interestingly, that green is just sneaking onto the edge of the airport. No, it's okay. Everything went according to plan. Off. Fuel pump off. Whenever you can, fuel pump off to make sure that the engine-driven fuel pump is working. Now we find out if the gas is working. Is the gas working? Okay, turn that up.
Love the sound of gyro spooling down in the morning. It sounds like victory. Let's go put some gas in this baby. Turn her off, take it off. Master's completely down. Okay, time to go get some gas. Okay. Welcome back. Is it still working? It is. Are we recording? Doesn't look like it's recording. It is recording. But we're low on battery. Well, we'll see how far we get. Plug this little guy back in. It's set. It on. Yeah. Okay. Just get her going. Bump off. Light any lights on. Yep. Base traffic. Archer 1759 Hotel taxiing from the fuel pumps to the hangars. Hello everybody. Taxiing back. That was a successful weekend if we're still rolling. Successful. Bunch of takeoffs, a couple go-rounds, a couple mistakes. That's part of what I do here, is I let myself make, I'm not going to cut the mistakes out, because then I can watch them myself again and then not make the mistakes. I mean, you're going to fly the plane. You're going to see what's going on. You got to use your butt. If I didn't take my flaps out fast enough, or I took them out too fast, you feel it with your butt, and you got your throttle, and the things, you're supposed to do stuff, and you're supposed to feel it, and you're supposed to react to it. So, and I do, this is one of my first 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock flights, where I can go to Bonnie's house, watch horseback riding, and fly around horseback riding, and come back, and the weather was perfect. I mean, the weather was coming toward me, but not so that it mattered. So there we go. Nice little flight on a Monday evening. Learned a bit. Reinforced important things that I need to know. Next flight's with Chloe. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll figure it out.